Hello, I am Lainey. I'm just over it. I'm over it. Hold on. Hello. My name is Lainey, and I have hair that is unmanageable and very annoying. I think I want to start a YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm gonna do videos like a certain day a week, or knowing me, it's probably just gonna be sporadic, and there'll be a week with like 10 videos and then another one with none. I don't really expect anything out of it anyways, so it's just for fun and keeping track of my life and just being, I don't know. It's just a way to track my happiness, maybe, and just to put my art somewhere. We'll see. I'm gonna do the 50 random facts about me tag because I think that's fun, and maybe it's just a good way to kind of start so that everything's out there. Oh, I should also start off by saying, I'm filming this all on an iPhone, so I don't really have equipment. I'm using like the light from my mirror right now. Woohoo. You know, maybe I'll get a camera eventually or something like that and start that, but we'll see about that. I have no money. But I am on the market. So if you are rich and hot, then you can pay a specific... If you are rich and hot, hi, my name is Lainey, and you get a special greetings from me. I'm also really bad at flirting, so that doesn't help my situation. Okay, so let's get on with it. First fact about me, I am 5'3", so I'm short. Moving on. I'm from Kissimmee, Florida, or what I like to say to people who don't know where that is, I'm from Orlando, because they're just kind of close together. Or I say like I live in Disney World, and then people are like, okay. And I'm currently living in NYC. All right. I don't know if that counts as whatever. I would love to live in NYC for as long as possible, because would love to live here as long as possible, but you know, don't have the money. Again, that's where the rich and hot guys come in. I'm just kidding. I will marry for love. I'm one of them. I don't know if that counts as a fact. We're just not going to count it. Anyway, I love dogs more than people. Sometimes I just go outside for Chipotle. I'm a night owl. I stay up in the late hours. It's kind of bad, but you know, my schedule allows it, so. I am a Disney girl. I was raised by it, I've lived near it all my life, miss it with all my heart. It's everything to me, so ask me anything and I'll probably, you know, it was just a thing in high school. My favorite play is Curious Incident of the Dog of the Nighttime, and will always be. That's something, it was just life-changing for me, so. However, my favorite musical always changes, and right now it's currently Bandstand, and it's on Broadway right now. Go see it. It's incredible, and whew, warmed my heart. But it didn't get any Tony noms. What was that? Mad. Anyway, no, it's okay. I'm not salty. It's fine. I hated coffee until this year, until coffee shops became like an important part of socializing for me. And so now I'm like obsessed with it, and now I like get coffee. Now I'm like one of those people who's like, oh, I need my coffee, and that's bad because, you know, I'm broke as it is. So also I like coffee because the smell reminds me of my mom, and I miss her a lot. I've gained an obsession for tea, which is which is odd. And I recently just had like this chocolate hazelnut tea. Oh my god. It was so good. I sing my expressions sometimes. I love writing. Poetry, you know, I love it. I mostly write poems, but would love to start writing scripts and stuff because, you know, I'm in the acting business and that's kind of what I want to do. I try not to be, but I'm super into conspiracy theories and will spend a lot of time just reading about them, and yeah, it's just bad. Okay, I love doing makeup, and it's so fun for me, and it's like an art form, but we'll probably never make a video like doing it ever because I feel like people would judge my process. Like, I don't like the idea of people being like, you're using the brush like incorrectly or something like that. I'm like, oh, do I care? Like, my face looks fine. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the result, so what does it matter? I can't cook because I always need to follow a recipe to a T or else I freak out. My best friends are Samantha Sunderly and Caitlin Johnson, and I love them with all my heart. And Christian Wilcox, but he hasn't responded to my texts, so I'm a little salty with him. If he sees this, he needs to text me back. I genuinely wish that I could spend all my time in Central Park, just seeing families around and seeing people, just all kinds of people. It's a beautiful sight. I'm really into Gilmore Girls now. I swore off the show for so long because of my mom, but now I'm into it, so thanks, Mom. However, my favorite TV show of all time will always be Psych. And they need to put it back on Netflix because I think that's the source of my bad luck. I probably already mentioned this before, but I mean, like, I've already mentioned it 1,000 times because it's the biggest part of my life, but I want to be an actress, so woohoo. It would be nice to have a camera to like not use like my iPhone all the time. So if anybody wants to buy that for me, it'd be greatly appreciated. Please don't go, I'm kidding. Please don't go out and like buy me things. I love taking random vacations. Just like anywhere. I just like escaping sometimes. I can't walk into a Barnes & Noble without buying anything. So it's a problem, and I have to stay away. But it's also like one of my favorite places, so. Jamba Juice. Enough said. I'm a Christian, but I've never been associated with the church, and I never really grew up with a church. And so that leads me to my next one, which is that I'm looking to join a church and start a community for myself. I know that next year I'm going to have a friend with me, my best friend Sam Sunderly, who is also a Christian, and I would just love to be with somebody that I trusted, and so that I could actually create a community for myself and find a church that suits me best. My favorite poet is Hafiz, who is a Persian poet from the 1400s, I think? 1400s? Don't quote me on that. But I love his poetry. And it also leads me to my favorite quote. My favorite quote is by him, and it's, "Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, 'You owe me.' Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky." I love seafood. I was never like into seafood until like last year, and it just became like a huge part of my diet, and it hasn't stopped. Whoops. I've tried some sushi that I liked, but I've never experimented with it because I don't want to spend money on something that I might possibly not like, especially when I'm like so broke and I have to, broke college student. I am obsessed with raspberries. Just obsessed with them. Mary Poppins is probably the most important fictional character in my life. I really love documenting moments. Some people don't like it because they're like, live in the moment. Don't like take out your phone all the time and everything. But I truly love like capture. I mean, we live in a world where we have this technology and we have this ability to capture things. Why not capture them? The moments that I've captured already are the things that keep me sane, truly. Like pictures of my friends and family and everything. And just, I love it. I like the rain. Maybe it's just because I came from Florida, but I really do like the rain, and I like walking in it, and I have no trouble. I like giving quotes to people on paper and writing personalized notes to them. It's just a way that I show my affection. Tom Hanks is everything to me. I'm in love with Alexander Sharp, who played Christopher in Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime and won the Tony for it. He thinks it's a joke, probably, because, like, you know, I like, tweeted back at him all the time and stuff like that, but, like, he probably thinks it's a joke, but it's not a joke. It's, like, it's just really sad. Now I'm just thinking about it. I'm so embarrassed. Like, if I was rich, I would constantly be taking Disney cruises, because those are, like, the best. They're truly the best. My favorite store in the whole world is called Sugar Boo & Company, and it's in downtown Disney, and there's, like, a couple stores in Georgia, but there's none in NYC, which makes me so sad, because, like, NYC has everything but Sugar Boo. They have all these quotes on recycled papers, and it's just the cutest store in the history of the world, honestly. I cry about corgis at least once a week. I would love to have a career kind of like Tina Fey and Mindy Kaling, who, like, write their own stuff, but then also with a mixture of, like, Laura Osnes, because I'm a singer and would love to, you know, do that too. I spend a lot of time on Spotify because I just adore music and I love just finding new stuff. It's so great. I would love to be on SNL, but I'm not nearly as funny as I think that I am. I need to get to that point where I'm, like, confident in my humor abilities, and so that I could, like, go out and audition. My favorite romantic comedies are When Harry Met Sally and You've Got Mail. They are very important to me, and it's kind of the reason why I went to New York City, so I can just kind of be in so that I can just kind of, like, live out the rom-com dream. Whatever. I'm pitiful. Someone date me. Alex Sharp, where are you at? I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Okay. I would die if you ever saw this video. Okay. I never know when to stop talking. I can eat a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's half-baked ice cream in one sitting. I love thrift stores, but the thrift stores here are still expensive, so can't wait to go to Florida for the summer. Finally, I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. Tatum, Carson, and Nathan, and I miss them so much. I'm the oldest of 4, so I miss them all so much. And that's it, I think. So I'm gonna have a fun time editing this. So if you have a YouTube account and you're my friend, definitely go and subscribe to me. I'm gonna probably be posting a lot more videos. I mean, I used to post videos on Facebook, but now I kind of want to start putting them on YouTube, and I don't know, creating a platform sounds like a lot, but I would just like to have stuff and document stuff. So if you're into singing videos and probably just a lot of poetry readings and other stuff, then definitely give me a subscribe to my channel. That'd be a pretty dope idea if you ask me. I think that's enough. Branding myself is weird. I don't like it. Anyway, bye!